Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned and moved to the land of Bali with my ex-husband and 3 kids. Now I live my dream life, traveling first class around the world, teaching others how to do the same. If you are ready for a life that is so abundant and free, where money flows like air so effortlessly that you don't even care because you are simply focusing on you and allowing everything to be true, then you are exactly where you need to be. Let me teach you how to be wildly abundant and insanely free.
Good morning. It's good afternoon. I'm going to be short and sweet. I've just had a Kundalini energy activation for the beautiful people that attended that. So my brain is like really scattered. After these activations, my brain feels like it just doesn't work because it's like being energetically drunk. It literally blasts everything and it's pretty wild. But I am just going to be really, really short and sweet because I've been getting so many DMs around this lately, so many questions, and I just really want to share it with you because I did just go through it with the beautiful people that did the Kundalini activation, because it's so important when you do this work, when you open up parts of who you are, and it's like the snake skin comes off and you're at the next chapter, you're at the next level of life, and you really have to calibrate to these higher frequencies. You have to notice that as you let more light in, it's a little bit like moss to a flame. You can attract more toxic people. You can attract things when you're more open, when you have more light. So one of the ways that I keep my energy really, really, really clean, I do it in a few different ways. And I can do it around like safety and things like that too. So if I'm riding a scooter, I always imagine a white light tethering to the heavens, and then a cord tethering to the earth, and connecting in my heart and having this really, really beautiful green light in my heart. And that kind of keeps me grounded. That's how I keep myself grounded. And you can do this every day. You don't need to be riding a scooter in Bali to do this. You can do this when you're feeling a little bit off, a little bit like a bit wobbly with your energy. Energy work really comes down to how connected you are to your body, how connected you are to all that you are. Often we are not even looking at our energy. We don't even know if our body is expanding or contracting to certain situations or certain events and opportunities in our life. And so I felt like there was a bug there. And so there's like an ant on me. Hilarious. So that's one really, really, really powerful way. Another way is I imagine a white light coming down and just protecting my field. Often, like, when I'm in busy places or there's a lot of people, or like I'm going to wellness places and people are knowing me or they're recognizing me, I protect my energy because sometimes I can get caught in conversations for too long, or, I get stuck in places. So it's kind of like an energetic boundary where I'm not taking on certain things. Some people will come and just talk to you and project. And I think because I have this healer energy, this counselor energy, people can just meet me and try to unleash. And I'm very strong with my boundaries. Clients pay me a lot of money to do the work that I do, and I know I'm brilliant at it, and I know that I am very, very, very good at channeling because I keep my energy so clean. And so I'm mindful of that. I'm not going to hold space for strangers that are not energetically investing in me. And so I have strong boundaries energetically. So I keep my energy clean by having this white light over me and protecting me. Now, it's important to know that you create this from love, not from fear. A lot of people will put the white light around them because I don't want people near me. And it's like, well, you're still acting from a place of fear. You are doing this from a place of love. We are all connected. That's why it's kind of funny when we say cut the cords, because are we actually cutting cords? It's just about being mindful and keeping your energy clean. So another thing that I do, because I'm quite clairvoyant, obviously play a lot with energy. If I'm feeling energy blocks or things, I just imagine them all coming out and I'm throwing them energetically to the fire. So I actually physically pull my energetic blocks out. This may be quite weird for you if you don't feel energy. I feel energy very, very effortlessly. I can literally just I feel that. I feel it very, very, very intensely in my body to be able to pull energy out and push it away to the fire. It feels normal to me. It's not weird anymore. But that takes you doing a lot of work, keeping your psyche clean, doing a lot of inner work, working with healing modalities like Kundalini activation, and somatic breath work, and starting to feel the energy in your body and starting to play with your hands. Like you can literally push a rock off a table by not even touching it. That's how much energy you have. And so it is important to look at things like that. Another way I do it in the 3D realm that's really easy, and anyone can do this if you're not clairvoyant, clairsentient, claircognizant, and you actually are all those things. It's just whether you've activated them or not. We all have psychic gifts. We all have psychic abilities. It doesn't mean that you're special or I'm more special than you because I can channel different frequencies. It just means that I've kept my psyche really, really clean so that I can channel those frequencies. Hey, beautiful Emma, how are you? Thank you so much, my love. I appreciate that. And so having a shower every day is really, really beautiful. It just allows things to clean, to get off you. I think the really important thing about energetic cleaning is you're doing it from a place of love and deep love, not from a place of, oh my God, I have to get these people off me and that, because then we're still in ego, we're still in lack, we're still in fear. It's just, we're not a vibe for that. We're doing this because we love ourselves, because we want to live a really, really beautiful, clean life. We want to be these clean, potent magnets that can magnetize anything that we desire and attract everything that we desire, because we are such an attractive force of nature, other than, oh my gosh, I have to clean because I'm scared that I'll get entities or whatever the thing is. It's like, no. You come at it from a place of power, from a place of love, from a place of, I look after my energy because it is the most potent resource I have, because I am the most powerful person in my reality. And that's how we embrace this work. Now, looking at things like we do it naturally in the 3D reality. We clean our energy by cleaning our clothes. We clean our energy by washing our hair, by washing our skin. Like we're always cleaning our energy on an external reality basis. But really going deep with keeping your psyche clean is actually looking at, if you're walking around and you have anxiety and fear every single day, you're holding on to this cupboard and it's really, really messy and it's got a lot of crap in it. So you've got to open it up and you've got to love it and clear it. And for me, clearing these days looks as simple as putting my hand over the part of my body that feels blocked and just pulling it out and pushing it to the fire. It literally is that easy. Sometimes I imagine a white spiral light going in one direction and just shoop, like going in one direction if it's really sore, and then I will spin it around the other way and just and like release that blockage and then throw it out to the fire. That's how I usually do it these days. I do it with everything. Like if I have a headache, I'll just put my hand on the back of my head and it literally goes away. Now, this is because I am an energy worker, because I do a lot of energy healings. It's not to say you can't do this. I invite you to play with this. I invite you to remember how powerful you are. I invite you to really play with the limitless nature that you are and realize how powerful you are, because often we think, oh my gosh, I need this, I need that to have this reality. And the truth is that slow down, get out into nature, do less, be calm, be grounded, stop rushing, and you will start to be able to sync with your energy and your body and your signature and just really come to terms with, am I a peaceful person? Am I a rushed person? Am I a person that keeps their energy clean? Or am I a person that walks around every day with a really tight knot in my stomach because I'm experiencing insane anxiety and depression and overwhelm? And if that is you, I always invite you to come and do a Kundalini activation session, because it's really, really, really powerful. We'll get those blocks out. Literally in one session, you'll start seeing shifts. You'll start feeling lighter. But I just want to give you your power back, and that's why I teach people how to work with energy. That is why my role in this 3D reality is to help you when you're hustling and you're doing all the strategy and you're hitting that brick wall. And I'm like, I'm not going to teach you more strategy because you're good at the strategy. The reason that the strategy isn't making you magnetic to your dream clients, your dream life, the things that you desire, is because you haven't learned how to play with the energy. And so I teach you the energetics, and no one ever taught me the energetics. I had to go on this really deep path. And even in the last 2 years, like when I first came to Bali, the healer was like, you're very powerful, but you don't know how to use it. And I was like, okay, can you teach me how to use it? And he's like, oh no, I cannot do that. I was like, okay, thank you. But in 2 years, I do what I always do, and I've done it since I was a little girl. I followed the path that made no sense. I kept doing the things that made the least amount of sense. I moved out of home at 15, that made no sense. I left my ex-husband, that made no sense. I just kept taking these jumps and these leaps that made no sense. I was riding on my scooter and my intuition was just like, go and do your Kundalini activation. I was like, made no sense. But everything I do takes me to a whole new height. Even though I was playing with energy before doing the Kundalini activation, now it's like, it's a whole new level because I'm literally healing people online overseas. And I was talking to some friends last night, and literally these 25-year-olds that are retired from crypto trading, like they're so incredible, so phenomenal. The people you meet in Bali are just wild. But they were like, what? Like you can actually have these shifts online. And I was like, the shifts online are wild. They are out of this world. And truly, when you can start seeing the power of energy, and that I can literally channel a frequency from Bali and people in America, South Africa, Australia, like all around the world are having shifts and their legs are shaking and they're just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. You realize how powerful energy is and how easy it is to simply heal yourself. I remember going to a photo shoot in Australia and I was stuck in traffic and all of a sudden my stomach started to get queasy. And it actually felt like I was about to like get diarrhea. Like I was like, oh gosh, no. And I just said, no, I'm not available for this. I spun the energy in my stomach and I spun it the other way and I sent a green healing light into my stomach. Within minutes, it had gone. It had cleared and it was gone like for indefinitely. Like I didn't have diarrhea. And it was just, this is how powerful you are. This is how powerful we are. Stop giving away your power. Start realizing how powerful you are. When you do realize you have the power to remove energy blocks that simply, you realize you have the power to attract money that simply, energy that simply, opportunities, clients, a life beyond your wildest dreams that simply. So I truly and utterly hope that this helped. Emma said, that's the crazy thing about being busy and productive. Yes, of course, I don't agree with being busy and productive at all. Let's do it in flow. Let's become magnetic. Let's become attractive. Let's live a life beyond our wildest dreams in flow, with grace and ease and flow. Being busy is from lack. Rushing is from lack. It's, oh, I've got all these things. No. When was the last time you felt the sand beneath your toes? Or really truly stopped and felt the wind on your face? Or looked at a plant and actually just stared at it for long enough to notice all the beautiful textures in it? We live in a world where we're moving so quickly that we don't see the wealth that's around us. And it truly is like Pocahontas, and it's truly why I resonate so much with Pocahontas, because it's just like, you think what is it like? You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. It's so funny, actually. I'm doing a speaking gig here in Bali tomorrow night around connecting to the spirit of your business. But it is that when you see Pocahontas holding the corn and she's like, this is gold. This is gold. This is wealth. And John Smith is like, but it's not money. You can't buy anything with it. And it's like, but this is wealth. This is wealth. This is the riches. This is the land. This is the beauty. And when you start to see opulence in something as crazy as a knife or a spoon or a glass, you start to realize how wealthy you are. Love you so much. Love you guys so much. Have the most beautiful, magical, phenomenal day. Yes, and happy 11/11/11/11 portal. Big love. Well, actually it's 9/11 today, but it was 11/11. Beautiful. I love that, Emma. So beautiful. Sending you so many so much love and blessings. Gosh, I really need to. I'm going to go ground now, guys, because I need to get grounded after that Kundalini activation. But if you're feeling the call, definitely book in. I've been asked for times in October, so I will schedule those soon because we have a lot in October. We have the Bali retreat at the start of October. If you are feeling the call, definitely come in. It is a potent shift, so I don't just accept people. You can't just pay. You need to actually have a call with me. So if you do feel the call, please come in. This is going to be a magical retreat. I am just so excited. I'm so excited. There's 2 birthdays. Oh, heaven on earth, heaven on earth. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful day. Mwah. Big love.